Hello everyone, how's everyone doing? Everyone is having a good Sunday. God man, it's Sunday. Oh, it's Sunday. Actually, I'm going to take the jumper off, I think. No, actually, I think I'm going to keep it on. Actually, cold. Chilly. Chilly. Right. Oh, God, the mouse is all the way over there. There we go. Now I can actually do stuff. Right. Everything looks good. I need that down here so I can make sure everything is working as intended. Okay. I think I'm there. Makes a change because I am not normally that prepared. Arguably, I'm not really that prepared today. But I have a lot of stuff to open, so we shall see. Oh man, you got snow? Oh, I'm jealous. We don't have snow yet. Also, I'm trying top down for a change. Normally I do forward, but forward has kind of been a little bit annoying with the setup. So I'm trying top down. We're gonna see how this works. Primarily because I've got some of the boxes as well today. So I've got the Kangaskhan, I've got the Venusaur, and the Lucario figure box. So that should be fun. But we're gonna start with. Actually, we should start with the Black Bolt ETBs, I think. Because the other thing that arrived, finally, considering I pre-ordered it months ago, is my big black white double XL binder. So I can finally get all of my my cards organized. My Black Bolt White Flare cards all organized. So we might as well, I'm using a toothpick, we might as well start with this. Because then I can just get it all organized. Also, let me... that over here so I can get a bit better and make it a bit bigger. Right, Minecraft. Oh, nice. Hello. Are you playing modded or are you playing vanilla? I'm only questioning because I am very much a modded player personally. Vanilla is fun. However, I am much more of a yeah, I mean, I'm itching to start playing Cobblemon because 1.7 came out for that on Friday. I'm just waiting for some of the mods, some of the add-on stuff to get updated for it, and then I'm going to be starting playing that, so that's going to be fun. Right, I can't put this back together. It's annoying me. I can't put it back together. I will put it back together at some point, but for right now, it can just sit there. Like I say, so when I last opened up Black Bolt White Flare, I managed to get the black Zekrom. The very, very nice full black Zekrom, which is good. I really like it. Obviously, the only problem is that I haven't got the any of the other stuff. So I'm kind of, a Victini would be nice. Oh, another Pokeball. And there you go. Oh, there's that Zekrom. Yeah, I haven't got any of the other stuff yet. Anything else? So we're just gonna do this, then we're gonna do the White Flare, and I'm hoping it would be really good if I could manage to pull the White Zekrom or even a Victini. However, I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm not feeling the luck. so to speak, with these. However, I am kind of hopeful because I've got an awful lot. Ooh, a Phantasmal. We'll take the Simi-Sage. Because I've got an awful lot of Phantasmal. And by an awful lot, I mean I've got whatever's in the packs plus a booster. So I've got 40, near enough 50 packs. It'll be interesting to see what I manage to pull. The hopes is that it's gonna be something good. But I mean, arguably, I'll take something even if it's not that good. Oh, a Master Ball Sandile that I completely blew past. Ooh. Okay. Well, I'm glad I held on to these ETBs. I wish I would have opened them earlier. Let me move the mic a bit closer in front of me. Then I don't have to worry about where I'm talking into. But no, I'm so looking forward to just getting back into Minecraft because I do like playing Minecraft. I just struggle with getting past the 2-week stage. You know, you play it for a couple of weeks. I kind of get all the stuff done I want to get done, and then I kind of just leave the game. Really, really bad. Tell you what, it might be easier. I normally like to do these sitting down. Ugh. Honestly, for this one today, it might just be easier to do it standing. I don't normally do that. So we'll see. We'll see how well this works. Yeah. 1. Gotta remember it's always 1 at the minute. Just because then I can also make sure I'm decently centered in the frame rather than having to try and hold it up. The only problem is I can't see the cards that I'm pulling because the way the camera is rigged is in such a way that it's blocking my viewport, which sucks. It also makes it hard to read the chat. Never mind, I'm going back to sitting down. Oh, back down we go. Get the you get the problems. You start again. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, is that it's the only other option is to start again, and I feel like starting again is fine. Well, remember, there's going to be an extra card at the back for this one. But Pokeball Bishop. But the problem is, Genesect, non-full art Genesect. Yeah, I just really dislike the whole constantly restarting. So my plan, what I'm hoping to happen, and I say hoping because it is only kind of whether or not I can manage it, is I'm gonna try my hardest because I do like playing Minecraft. And I do want to actively play other stuff on the channel, is to get to the point where I'm going to start up, hopefully, a series soon that I'm hoping I can do like an episode or 2 episodes a month, being kind of like my quote-unquote, you see it a lot with these forever worlds, but very much that's what I'm hoping to get done. And I'm just waiting for some stuff to get updated with this new Cobblemon release. Sandile, lovely, and another Pokeball Timber. I'll be honest, out of the 2, Black Bolt has always treated me better. White Flare has not been that generous to me. It does upset me a little bit. Not massively, but it does upset me enough to the point where it makes me sad. Ooh, Kova. Ooh, Volcarona. I do like a lot of the artwork. Right. That's Black Bolt. Go to White Flare now. See if this gives me any luck. I mean, I do also have more, I do have more of the sealed stuff. I've got poster collections, I've got all sorts. So, I don't know if I want to open those. Can I? Oh, I can. Yes. You're not going to defeat me this time, box. Alright, here we go, White Flare. Let's see what we get. Yeah, I saw you got the, a couple of the Zoroark and N cards, and I was like, ooh. That's good, because I know you're a fan of those cards. That's really good. It is definitely, definitely nice to complete collections. But the only problem I have is that I like the opening more so than I like the keeping of stuff sealed. So funny enough, I recently have tallied up, just because I was curious, more so than anything. I have a lot of sealed Pokemon Center stuff, and I was like, I wonder how much all of this is worth. Again, curiosity more so than anything. It's like $2,000 I've got sitting there just in sealed stuff at the minute. Which is cool. However, it does just mean that I've got to open them. Yeah. Oh no, 100%. 100% Elo. Again, I'm thinking of collecting boosters for cheaper sets. Primarily so then I can just like every so often just be like, you know what, I just want to open stuff and just see what I get. Pokeball Blitzel. Ooh, Jellicent EX. I think I've already got one of these. I vaguely think I have one of those. Only vaguely, though. Lord knows I don't remember. But no, what I'm hoping is within the next week or half a week, I might even start it before all the mods get updated, is that I can play the update. I can start recording stuff on it, and then as soon as the mods get updated, is move over to the newer mod pack. However, I don't know if that will work. My thinking is I want to get started on it before Christmas, and I want to get a couple of bits out of it before Christmas, primarily because over Christmas, one, the ad revenue is much better, and two, that's the kind of time of year that would be better to release something. Ooh, Pokeball Zorua. Ooh, and Minchao. Look at that. Mienshao and Zoroark. Look at that. Made in heaven. Pack made in heaven. But yeah, it's literally, I don't want to be money grabby. However, that would be like a good motivation, you know, to keep going with it. If I start it and I'm like, you know, I'm aiming for, I mean, realistically, I think a video a month is more so what I can manage. However, you know, it might be I try and do one every 2 weeks. I got to try and think and plan for what I want to do for next year in terms of content, because there is definitely some stuff that I'm like, I'd like to do that, but I need to just get started and do it type thing, you know? And just see what I can do. Come on. Ooh, Reshiram EX. I've got 5 or 6 of these now. Literally, the entire time or the last lot I opened, I ended up with like 5 of them. Which is fine. But, you know, another pull would be good. Oh, no, I've got way more than 50 Phantasmal cards. I completely forgot about the booster bundles I've got sitting here. I didn't count those into my count. I managed to get incredibly lucky with Phantasmal as well. With getting product on release. I went out during my lunch and I managed to pull I managed to hit up a few shops. And I got quite lucky. I think I've got 15 loose packs, 1 booster box, and then 3 booster bundles. So someone who's good at math can probably let you know how many packs that is. Oh, Excelgor. I really want to play with Excelgor. Oh, Vanillite. Again, it's a shame. I think I already have one of these. But if I'm completely honest, I don't remember. When I go through all of my stuff to put them in the binder, I will figure it out. Now, honestly, I don't know what to do next. I think that was a good warm-up. Very good warm-up. Reshiram is really cool, Iggy. Yeah, Reshiram is cool. I personally played more around with Zekrom than I did with Reshiram. But I think it might be worth doing these. So I've yet to open any Mega. I very much have stayed away from it. Primarily because I've got stuff. Wow, that's really weird. Whoa, what is going on? Oh, it's a 3D card. I'm thinking that looks incredibly strange. All right, disable the Mega. Let's just go through and open all of these because there's going to be more Mega packs in the Venusaur. Oh, and the Lucario one actually. Actually, there's only one. There's 2. There's 2 in there. Then we've got Venusaur. Again, more so interested in the Destined Rivals than I am anything else. If I'm completely honest. Because again, another 3D card. Because I haven't opened a lot of strange. I haven't opened a lot of Destined Rivals either. Right, Mega. Ooh, Journey, Destined. It's kind of hilarious how scarce kind of have been. So, Cow. I mean, we got Simisage, Zekrom, Sandile. We got, you know, Mienshao and Vanilla. I opened up my 2 remaining Black Bolt White Flare sealed ETBs. So, just to get them out of the way. And then we got the Lucario one. Half of me doesn't want to open this. Oh, we'll save it for now. I don't want to open it yet. I don't want to open it yet. I want to keep it for a bit longer. I like how it just looks. I'm a sucker for how it looks. It's only well, it's what? It's 1 Journey, 1 Destined, 2 Destined, 2 Megas. Is it worth it? Is it though? Is it really worth it? In my opinion, not as much as Journey. Well, it's more just a case of these other ones. I mean, again, if I was going to keep anything sealed, I probably should have kept the Venusaur one sealed. Ooh! I really wanted this. I was like probably months probably months away from buying one. However, I'm glad I don't have to now. I'm glad I pulled it. Oh, the Whale Lord. Oh, the Whale Lord. Yes. Do I have any... Probably best just to open more. I should arguably put everything in sleeves, so I'll go back through and do that in a minute. But Whale Lord definitely is going now. Alright, you can go and sit over there. Oh, yes. I do like the Whale Lord. Do you know what would be the most insane one, I think, for me? Well, actually, no, I'm happy. I pulled that. Whale Lord was probably the last one. Maybe there's another one that I was hoping to get from Journey. However, I haven't opened a huge amount of Journey, so it is kind of what it is. But again, you know, again, as much as the investor side of my brain is going, yeah, you know, Lily would be an amazing pull because I think it's still a relatively pricey card, although I imagine it's come down a bit just with how much stuff has been opened. Yeah, let's try not to completely spoil it for myself, shall we? A lot of ends cards here. Foonghas. I do like Foonghas. I am seeing a border, but that could just be a holo. Yep, there you go. Regular whale boy. The whale is amazing. I do like the whale. There you go, Tyranitar. I've got to... Oh, you're all a bad influence. You count the Zorowas? I mean, you're more than welcome to. And Zoroark would be cool. Alright, here you go, look. Look what you're making me do. Opening it horribly. Nobody tell me how much money that would be worth if I kept it sealed, because that would just, I think, hurt my head. Is this another ridiculous... No, okay, that's just a normal one. You can sit with Mega, you can sit with Destin, you can sit with Mega, you can sit with Destin, and you all open. But we did get the Lucario figure, which is sick. It is cool. It is very cool. Alright, Journey will open. Alright, here we go. Last Journey. And Zoroark would be an insane pull. The thing is, though, is that while I get the attention N gets, he's not been my favourite character. So, 50 euros at max? Okay. And everyone is keeping this stuff sealed. It's because it's been such like a big turn in the community to more the investment side of things. It is a blessing and a curse because it's interesting because as someone who, you know, ooh, Dunsparce will take. We'll take a Dunsparce. Yes. We'll take a Dunsparce. Right. So the poll is still kind of... Well, no, I was going to say, it's still kind of 50-50. It isn't. I do have Gardevoir, and I do have Lucario as well. But I will save those for now, closer towards the end of the stream. I think first I'll do... actually, I'll save all the Mega for that, I think. We'll do all the Mega at the end, because I might as well just crack on with the Phantasmal. Because, well, we'll do Destin, and then I'll do Phantasmal. Because, again, I do have, arguably, I have two of these. I'm only opening one of them, because I'm going to keep the other one sealed for the minute. And I'll open more later. Oh, Lucario is such a cool Pokemon, though. There are so many. I don't think you can go wrong with liking any Pokemon. I think, every Pokemon has a place in someone's, history. Ooh. And I think you cannot go wrong with liking any Pokemon. Can I get that like in a good spot in the frame? Move the chat. There you go. Wailord can sit up there. Claydol. Interesting choice. Wouldn't be one that I personally would pick. Kind of like Fortress as well. In that they're good. They're interesting designs. However, I have no kind of attachment to those Pokemon specifically, which take it as you will. Oh, Dodonzo. I already think I have one of those. Where am I putting this pile? This pile up here. Dunsparce, you can sit on there as well. Oh, I'll tell you what I can also open. I've been sitting on it for a while. Actually, no, that's pretty cool. Actually, I will open that. All right, after these, we'll do a special surprise because I don't know if many people know it exists. Or it does exist. It's whether or not it's coming to the EU store. Tell you what, I also think I might have cut myself on something. My finger feels odd, but I don't think it's anything extreme. Yeah, I did, look. I don't know if you can just see it. Tiny paper cut. Oh god, it's gotten dusty with how long it's been sitting there. Right, one of my favourite Pokemon is Garchomp. This was a Japanese Pokemon Center. I don't want to say exclusive because I don't think it's going to be exclusive. I do think it's coming over. But yeah, I did manage to. I've had this sitting for 3 months. Around the same time, I bought all my Team Rocket t-shirts from the Japanese Pokemon Center because I wanted the Mewtwo one, which I got, by the way. It's a random gamble on what one you get, and I got really good ones. I bought 4. Considering there's 6 Pokemon you can get, I got Nidoking, Nidoqueen, Mewtwo, and then Weezing. And me spending more money, I am probably less than a few weeks away from buying the Team Rocket suitcase that I've had my eyes on, because the price of that has come down like £100, and I just needed to come down just a little bit more, so then I don't feel so bad buying it. Which again, Japanese Pokemon Center exclusive item that would be really cool. Hey Dom. We've got 2 more of these to go. Let's see if we can get any luck. And I'm going to open that and stick that here as well. Because I bought this mat. This mat, funnily enough, I bought it from the Pokemon Center Japan website. I was like, oh, there's not in stock in the UK. I'm not buying it. And then the other month before, they brought it back onto the UK website, and I was like, oh, of course, I've just bought it and had it shipped from Japan, and then they've made it available in the UK. It's great. Oh yes, I was wondering if I was gonna get anything from this. Centering is awful. Look at that. That is not one you would send off to grading. However, as for the personal collection, it's not bad. It is a very nice card. Look at that. That is abysmal. Focus. Focus. No, bubble it back a bit. There you go. That you can kind of see how bad it is. But a really nice pool nonetheless. Actually, go down there. Again, the Warlord isn't much better. Still a bit better, but not better. Oh, nice, Dom. Very nice. First ult of the stream. Yes. Hopefully not the last. But definitely the first. Again, my dream pool for Destin is Mewtwo. Giovanni's Mewtwo, primarily just so I can maybe think about giving it to my brother who loves the Mewtwo card. Arguably, I've told him before, and I said it to myself as well, it will be cheaper to buy it than it will be to try and pull it, which might still be the case. All right, here we go. I've kept this sealed for ages, so any excuse to open it, any excuse at all. One of the interesting reason I have a toothpick currently sitting at my desk is because I cleaned out my phone's charging port the other day. There we go. It's all three of them sitting in a cave, moving ores. Look at that. I don't want to talk about how much it cost me because it cost me way too much. Here we go. Lucario can sit in there with them, but it's still freaking sweet. I'm still incredibly happy with it. So that is good. Right. Phantasmal then, shall we? Shall we get started? I got 15 loose. Be interesting to see what gives me the better pool. Oh, new code card. Oh, new code card. God, that's so off center. Thank God I don't. Could you okay, here's an interesting question. I don't think anyone's been insane enough to do it. Maybe someone has. Can you send code cards off to grading? Like, I understand that there's no real benefit from it, but still, you know, could you you can grade them? Ooh. See, again, I don't see the reason for it. Because, again, once the code is used, it's kind of just a card, right? But it was just a thought in the back of my head. Is just like, can you? Should you? You probably shouldn't. But in theory, you can. Darmanitan. Ooh, I'm liking the artwork. I'm liking the artwork. That much I can say. Good thing is that this is the brand new newest release. Yeah, you can see. I got them for market price. I think these ones I got from Game in the UK. Which was really interesting because I went to Smith's first, and they're like a limit of 5. Went across the street to Game, and I was like, how many can you give me? They were like 10. I was like, give me as many as I'm allowed. It's also where I got the Venusaur box, funnily enough. Ooh, Charcadet. That's an adorable card. Oh, Mega Lopunny. First Mega. And it's Lopunny. I hope so too. Iggy, I hope so too. Primarily because if not, I will cry. It's a lot of money. Right, that stopped bleeding now, so that is good. Oh, I just noticed my my booster box has a small tear on it. Good thing I'm opening it. stand for a couple. This seating position is not ideal. Oh, let's stand for a couple. Give my back a bit of a rest from hunching over. He says as he's hunching over. Yeah, the artwork here is really cute. I want the Piplup. I've seen the Piplup from Phantasmal, and I want it. I think it's Phantasmal. Ooh, Dawn. Yeah, it's from this set. Damn, that's back to back. I think that was another Game 1. Game 1 is pulling heat. Funny enough, I also need a tag team card as well, because the Piplup and Blastoise counts towards a Piplup card. And because I'm doing a Torterra card folder for my brother, because Torterra, Turtwig, his favorite Pokemon, so I'm doing a full binder of Turtwig, Torterra cards for him. I was like, you know what? I'm going to do all the Sinnoh starters, because again, I started on Sinnoh, so that's my generation. And so I was like, yeah, I'm going to do that. Basically, I need the tag team Piplup Blastoise, but my god, the price of that card. I was looking at it, I'm like, oh, that's expensive. So I'm hoping I can get some good duplicates and I can maybe trade towards it, because that's going to be expensive. Luckily, I did manage to get a couple of the Torterra cards, Turtwig cards that are quite old for him. Actually, I can show the binder. I got him in a nice green binder for him. I got him hollow and reverse hollow. No, I got him, yeah. I'm getting as many as I can for him, including all of the artwork. There you go. I paid $14 for that. I checked the price for this because I was looking. It's jumped a bit. I'm glad I got that when I got that. But, you know, I got a load of Torterra. And I got him a graded Torterra as well. But, oh man. It's definitely... That cost me a lot of money to buy them all individually. That's not even the worst part. It's because I'm giving that to him. I wanted a binder for me. So I've got to buy them all again for me, for my own binder. Basically, I'm hoping I get a good Christmas bonus this year. Because Lord knows, YouTube will not pay me to buy more Pokemon cards. Which is a shame, because I would very much like it too. However... Ooh! The Meowth card that people went wild for when they found out it was in this set. Another good pull. I'm yet to even get to the good stuff. Arguably, this is, you know, all good stuff, but... Boink. In the pile. Eventually, I'm hoping that this mat gets filled up in its entirety. See a gold card in the future? Oh, man. I saw the price of that Gardevoir you got. And I'm hoping I have one in my future. Because that is definitely pricey. Do you know what I needed to do and I should have done? My nephew has incredible luck opening Pokemon cards. I should have asked him to bless some of these packs for me. I should have. I know I should have, but I didn't. Get a binder? Yeah, why not, Iggy? I'm gonna say it's a tough time to get back into the hobby if you want to chase new releases. If you're okay with slightly older stuff, you'll be absolutely fine. Because I'm annoyed. I've said this to Cam in the past. I'm annoyed. I bought a couple of base set boosters from Cow at the end of October. I paid £200 for them, and at the minute now they're down to like 160 for it, and I was like, oh. So I'm tempted to buy more because at that point they're basically MSRP, which is insane for Pokemon cards. Piloswine, Grimsley. Another good card. Right, I'm gonna try and keep, because otherwise I'm just gonna end up with a huge, massive pile. Oh, that's just that. Right, I'm gonna put him under Dawn. I'm gonna try and keep all the trainers together. Actually, that works quite well, actually. If I do it like this. All the trainers together. Megalopunny come down to here. Trainers all together. And then, yeah, Pokemon all together. There we go. That kind of works. Because again, I've got a lot of stuff to open today. I don't know if I'm going to get to the Scarlet and Violet base set. I was thinking, I am planning on opening them, but maybe not today because, again, I don't want to spend all afternoon opening Pokemon cards. I do want to keep some stuff for me to open at another time. So I think we're just going to try and keep it relatively chill. Because I know if I open up too much, then I'm not going to have anything for later this year. Grimblub. Oh, I'm hoping for that Piplup. I'm hoping for the Piplup. Ooh, nice Iggy. Yeah, I'm going to say, I mean, you know, as unfortunately is the market right now, is that there's too much demand and not enough supply. So getting into newer sets seems to be not the play. However, getting into slightly older sets that are kind of getting out of print, I think is more so the play. But no one tell the Pokemon investors that because I'm waiting for my paycheck. Once my paycheck comes through, I'll figure it out. Arguably, I know I'm due a bonus. I just think it's going to be very much subdued from what it normally is. Because this year it was split into two. So I got one middle of the year, and then I'll get one at the end of the year. So I think it's going to be slightly less than I'm hoping for, but there is still time. Only time will tell, unfortunately. Have they changed how they've done follows? They just look a bit different to me. And I don't know if I'm losing my mind. I could be actively losing my mind. It is a thing. I think the only gold... Am I correct in thinking the only gold card in Phantasmal is the Charizard? Right? There isn't multiple. Obviously, the Mega Evolutions has two. Because it has the Lucario and the Gardevoir. Am I correct in that, or am I losing my mind? See what I do need to do. I might need to look at reorganizing my room, because I really should probably get a proper chair for this side of the setup, and I just don't have enough space with it how it currently is. Taurus. Regular Dawn. Mammothswine. Oh, Wooper. Oh, Wooper. Not the Pooper Wooper. The good old Pooper Wooper. Adorable card. Not what I was after. Not bad so far, considering what? I'm 10 packs in. No, I'm 15 packs in. And there's 5 pulls. Meowth, Wooper, Dawn, Grimsley, Lopunny, right? So it's not bad. But that doesn't make me feel overly good for the rest. You know what I do wish I had the ability to do is soundboard stuff. Because, oh, Diancie. Diancie. Just another one. I am gonna put it to the side, but I'm not gonna display it because I think it is just a regular EX. Just a disgusting regular EX. No, another hit, just not one that I was hoping for, but that's fine. Right. So where did I get these booster bundles from? So one of them, oh no, two of them are Pokemon Center. Two of them are Pokemon Center. One of them is Smith's. I got on release day. They always seem to give you a funny look whenever you go into there and you say, give me as much as you're allowed to give me. Because arguably that's what I say. I walk in, I'm like, can I have Pokemon stuff? And they're like, what do you want? And I'm like, as much as you can give me. And they always give you that look. And it's like, scalper. So I'm glad I'm not actively scalping. Here we go. I never can seem to get these good. There we go. Ooh, nice. Yeah, again. If you're collecting, if you're hunting cards, I think in this market it's easier to buy singles, and it makes more sense to buy singles than to open packs hunting for it. Like, I think for me, I will only open the Phantasmal that I have. I won't be opening any more. Did I take the cards out of this? No. Have a favorite card of Phantasmal? From what I've seen of the set, and I haven't looked through all of the pictures yet, Maria, I really like the Piplup. However, I have yet to be graced with its presence. However, I think Elo might be correct. I'm hoping Elo's correct. Oh, that's interesting. This one's upside down. The other ones were all the right way around. This one's upside down. I don't see that very often. It's upside down and back to front. How strange. Yeah, I like the Piplup, and I'm pretty sure there is a Mamoswine card in this set, right? I'm not imagining that. Not imagining that. That is actively in this set. I think it is. I hope it is. Well, I've seen a Mamoswine card, so I do believe the full art Mamoswine is in this set. Mamoswine, again, another one of those Pokemon that I absolutely adore. Another Mega Diancie. This is why we keep it off the pile. Number 2. Actually, they don't do it. Again, I haven't looked into the set list yet. I did have a little peek when it first got announced, but like I haven't looked that far into it. I know that there's a Charizard, and I know people are going mental over the Charizard right now. I think both the gold and the non-gold. Yeah, so do I. So do I, Maria. I really do hope I can pull it. If not, I'm gonna have to buy it because it is that good. Ooh, Reshiram. Not a set I was expecting to see Reshiram in, considering Reshiram had its own set not too long ago. I've also been surprised with the amount of Unovan Pokemon I've seen, but obviously that's kind of the thing at the minute, isn't it? Do you know what? I'm both happy and annoyed that there isn't more full art cards for the Sinnoh starters. Obviously, there's the Grottle one, there's the new Piplup one, and I think that's about it. The Torterra doesn't have a full art. It does have a oh, where is it? I have an ultra rare. No, and I know because I bought this for my brother. But as far as I'm aware, it doesn't have an artwork card. Which is a little bit depressing because I wouldn't mind an Infernape one. I feel like that could be really cool. I'm hoping that there could be some stuff coming in the future because, again, the last few have kind of had some, but not all of them, and I just wish I could get more because, again, Sinnoh's the gen that I grew up on, so... Ooh, big blowtorch. Box is making noises. Big blowtorch. I wonder if that's still just in frame. Just about. There is an Infernape. Oh yes, the Twilight Masquerade. Yes. No, I remember. Again, another one I don't have, which sucks. I have to get it. Yeah, no, I completely forgot about that. It is Twilight. No, I do have it. Hold up, I need to check my Infernape pile after this. Hold up, let me go and check it. Hold up, right, don't judge. Okay, I have yet to get a binder for these. Empoleon. I got that Piplup. There you go. I do have it. I knew I had it. Yeah. Yeah, I know I had it. There it is. I did buy it. I thought I bought it. I also got the Dawn and Piplup. Stick that. Ooh, where should I stick that? Ooh. I know where is that. Pulled the Greninja. Nice. Nice, Maria. I wish I had luck like that. Yeah, again, I found for the most part, if you want a specific card, don't pull it, buy it. Like, for me, at the minute, like, I'm not buying any more Black Bolt White Flare to open. I want to complete a master set of Black Bolt White Flare, however, I'm not going to be buying any more packs to open. I'm only going to be buying singles. For the sole reason of it's just not cost effective. Yeah, but that's the problem. You don't buy it graded. That's the thing. For a PC, you can get away with just buying it raw. Yeah, that's the problem. I think the only time you get rid of, like, valuable cards is if you have duplicates of them. Right? Like, if I pull another Dawn, I'll get rid of a Dawn. You know, if I would have happened to pull another Zekrom, the black Zekrom, I would have gotten rid of that, you know, or tried to trade it for the Reshiram. You know, but, you know, if you get, when you get, like, in my opinion, if you pull good cards, don't trade them away, obviously. If you don't want the Pokemon, that's fine. There we go. Yes, I'm happy, 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 happy. Good centering, I think, as well. Yeah. Yeah, I think good centering. I'm sure anyone else who's probably slightly better with the cards will probably be like, no, that centering's horrible. Don't do that. But the Piplup. Yay. That is one of the ones that I wanted. Don't pull the guard while you're gone. Right, quick. You gotta go quick. Gotta go quick. Gotta pull the gold while Elo is gone. Piplup Mint? Don't know. Do not know, Maria. I do not have an eye for that yet. It looks okay to me, but looking okay to me and looking okay to... ooh, Miss Maggia CX. Looking good to me and looking good to someone who knows what they're looking at is two separate things. On the pile. Oh, actually, that reminds me, I've got to get the bins out after this. Which is actually good because I've got loads of rubbish to go into it. Oh yeah, the Starly as well. Oh my god, I want the Starly card. I want the Starly card so bad. Again, it's one of those that if I don't pull it, I'll probably end up buying it. See, my only concern with opening the stuff is if I accidentally see the gold border, I'm gonna just, like, only focus on that. So I'm trying my hardest not to see it. Try my best to make sure that I'm doing good with it when I open up the stuff. Because otherwise I'm gonna end up just, like, freaking a bit. Grade it. The problem I have with grading is I'm not looking at it as an investment piece, which is my only problem with grading. Grading is fine. However, I'm not looking at it as an investment piece. I want to keep it for my personal collection, so I don't care about grading it. Don't get me wrong, you can grade your personal collection. The only problem I have with it is trying to put it in a binder when it's graded is harder than it. And again, I want that to go into a binder. Again, I'm at the minute, I'm umming and ahhing. Funnily enough, I do have, I think I ordered more binders, so I do believe I've got a mega binder coming. However, I've yet to open much in the way of mega, and I didn't get the Phantasmal Flames binder. Yampers! An adorable doggo. Hey, Garruk. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Week has been good. It is Sunday today, isn't it? Oh, Monday tomorrow. God, back to work. Back to work. I would much rather sit on my ass and not do anything for a while. Yet here I am. I just gotta remember to put the bins out. If you're gonna ask me what I think you're gonna ask me, the answer is still no. Another blowtorch. See? Now, if I was getting rid of stuff, I would get rid of it. I don't know, Cal. We shall see. I do have it here with me, so I am thinking about it. However, I've still got the Phantasmal Flames one to open, so I'm still. We'll see. I was planning on it originally, but I don't know if I'll get to it before losing my mind or my body giving up on me, which is a possibility. On. Ooh, regular Megalopunny. Regular Megalopunny. Man, I'm so looking forward to Christmas, but not for the normal Christmas reasons. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Christmas. However, that's because I think I'm getting slightly more time off work this year. So I'm a happy being because of that. I'm always happy to be taking more time off. But that's my concern at the minute, is that because work might be shutting earlier this year, that might be where my bonus goes to rather than to money in my pocket. God, the powers. Do you know what? I haven't asked for anything for Christmas other than money. People keep going, what do you want for Christmas? And I go, money. And they're like, no, what do you want to open? Money. Give me money. Like, are you sure you don't want anything? I'm like, just give me money. Like, that's one thing as you get older. Like, when you're younger, people give you gifts and they give you money. And then they stop when you get to a certain age. And it's like, but I can use the money a lot better now than I could do when I was younger. Like, I need that money. How else do you expect me to fund my addiction for Pokemon cards? Don't keep giving me money. How are we doing? An hour in. Okay. An hour in. We're doing good. Making good time. See where we're at by the end of the booster. Hopefully no more than 2. And then I might do the other booster and then do the final one. Okay. Not a bad haul from those booster bundles. However, I get a feeling that this might be a different story. Yeah, I just noticed. I don't know if it will show up. There's a rip here. Thank God I wasn't planning on keeping that sealed. Actually, I kind of want to go and check the other one. Open over all the rubbish. No, that's fine. I don't care. I'll open the other one eventually as well. Exactly. Like, you know. I understand people want to give you things so that, you know, that you'll open and actively use. But, like, how do I explain to my brothers that, you know, just give me money so I can spend it on Pokemon cards, because it's going to take so long for you to try and find them yourselves. Like, it's not worth it. Actively, don't get me wrong, I appreciate I appreciate them trying to give me gifts. I'm not gonna pretend like, you know, I'm like not appreciative of what they're putting into it. But half of me is just like, I don't need anything to open. Like, to make it clear, I give them cash because I don't know realistically what they're into. And that for me is just easier because I'm just like, look, here's 30 quid, go spend it on whatever you want. I do it the same. Ooh, another low penny. I do it the same for the nephews and nieces. They're kind of at the age where, for the most part, they're kind of doing their own things. I don't know what to get them. So rather than trying to worry about it, I'm just like, here you go. Here's some money, buy what you want to buy, and just go wild with it. Because the only other option is just to get them like meaningless stuff, and you know, I'd rather them get something for themselves that they'd use than me try and get something for them that they like just don't want. Yeah, let me pick what I want. Like, don't get me wrong, you know, I appreciate the effort that goes into it, but one of my brothers is trying to I think he's trying to figure out what to get me for Christmas. Because it will go through stages of, he'll call my mum, and I'll hear the phone call, and it will be, yeah, what's up? Oh, does Peter like this? Yeah, Peter likes that. Oh, okay. Oh, does Peter like this? Yeah, Peter know, you know, is he a big fan of, what was it yesterday? Oh, Demon Slayer. And I'm like, I've seen a bit of it, but like, I'm not a fan of it. And now I'm worried he's trying to figure out kind of a gift to get me that's kind of anime related. And the thing is that I don't mind anime, but like, I have the shows that I'm like, I want merchandise from these shows. And there's like 2 shows. Oh, another Yamper. And the rest is just kind of just like, I don't really care about it. So I'm now petrified. How on earth am I going to react when he gets me, you know, what's the big one at the moment? That horse racing girl anime, whatever. I'm half worried he's going to get me a gift from that. And being like, you like anime, right? Here's something. Just like, I don't like that. Arguably, my dad got the amp with me because I said, he was like, what do you want for Christmas or your birthday? And I said, nothing. He's like, you've got, you know, you'll have £100 to do it. And I said, put it towards the money I owe you. I owe him a little bit of money, but I was like, I don't want anything. Just put it towards my tab. Pay off my tab, and then we'll call it even. He was like, are you sure? I was like, yes. I don't want anything. So don't worry about getting it. Just pay off my tab, and then, you know, I'll pay you the rest. And then it's kind of fair. Because I'm like, that's all it would go towards anyway. That or Pokemon cards. And I'd much rather put it towards that than more Pokemon cards. I spend enough on Pokemon cards as it is. I don't need more money to spend on more Pokemon cards. Hey, Cloud. Yeah, I really don't like that YouTube's done it with the new app. I prefer it when it's people's names, the channel names, rather than their ats, you know? Because not everyone got one. I'm hoping we see good old Steely Charizard in today. I mean, it's a Sunday. People do stuff on the Sundays. I only say that because that is Greg's at. Or was Greg's at. I don't know if he managed to change it or not. Another Oricorio. Not feeling the love with these ones. Single packs have done me much better. I need to also decide what I'm going to eat tonight. I haven't decided that yet. Figure out what I'm going to have for dinner. Might do me just another kebab. Got all of the stuff for it. Might as well treat myself. So I've seen Reshiram. Is there a Zekrom in this set? I'm hoping that there is. Obviously Cresselia as well, but... Regular, happy old Piplup. I love it. I love it. Love me a good old bit of Piplup. Torch. Koho. Here we go. I was hoping to get a Piplup and Charizard EX. Just the good old regular. Everyone will be in the next special set. Ah, yes, that's right. I did see that. That's Ascension Heroes or something. I'll be right back. Phone ringing. Hurry me for a minute. Oh, oh hey Mercury. Yeah, that's good. Always the case that he's always in demand whenever he's not here. Call for my dad, who's just gone away on holiday. Literally left like 2-3 hours ago. Is he here? When's he back? Not for a week. You're not going to catch him. At all. Love it. And unfortunately, I cannot help. It's the problem with the older lot. I'm gonna get a phone. I'm gonna get another phone call in a minute. I feel it. I feel it deep down. I know it's gonna happen. The home phone doesn't ring very often, but when it does, it's typically important. The landline. Oh, switch. Damn. At least it's a different item this time, actually. That I'm happy with. It isn't another blowtorch. One yellow. Just Lopunny. There's a lot of them in this set, no? I'm surprised there's only this one. I was more if I was more technically inclined, might be different. Right. Meloetta, Murkrow, ooh, Eternatus. Hello, I don't think your prediction of a gold card is going to come into play yet. Although at this rate, I think I do have to open the mega stuff. Arguably, I feel like I am kind of blitzing through this, so maybe it might be time. Might be more time for it to go to no. I mean, you know, just because Toxtricity. Just because I don't get it in Phantasmal doesn't mean I'm not going to get it in Mega. Okay, I'll be honest. I think I'm vibing a lot more with the vertical format than I am with the, well, with it being from top down rather than it being in front of me. I think I prefer it. I don't know how you all feel about it, but I think I get along a lot better with it. I'm not constantly bashing into the camera. I was just thinking of something. I don't know what I was thinking of. It is a lot of hits. It's a lot easier to display them versus in vertical as well. We got good old Garchomp here for luck. Good old Chompy. Oh, I'll tell you what, I did manage to get off stream yesterday. I was doing some shiny hunting, and I was doing it in zone 5, which basically also goes on to zone 6, which if you don't know is feels like a very thick card. Which if you don't know is also the zone where Froakie spawns. So I have got me a shiny Froakie. The only downside is it took me half an hour to catch it because of the fact it kept running away from me and I physically couldn't get it. Luckily, I saved beforehand because that is one Pokemon I did not want to have to worry about doing over and over and over again. It was madness. Right. 2 packs away from, or maybe I am halfway through this booster box now. I remember if I pinched one from the other side or not. Oh, the other thing I've got to keep an eye on is the phone charge. Because if the phone dies like it did previously, kind of screwed. Phone is fine. Oh, wait. Oh. I think it's well worth to, well, I mean, I haven't finished the post-game stuff yet. I've literally only done the main story up until I haven't done any of the endgame stuff. So I do need to finish those as well. Ooh, Sharpedo. That's good because now I'm adding new ones to the collection of the regular EXs. Which is good because again, I don't think I could take another Diancie, Lopunny, or Oricorio. Don't give me any more of those. It only auto-saves when you fly. It doesn't auto-save any other time as far as I'm aware. So, in the instance of Froakie, I was fine no matter what because I was doing the fly method, which means it auto-saved when it spawned. But any other way of shiny hunting, you do have to be careful because you can potentially lose them, I think. Although, yeah, I don't actually know. Oh god, that pile's getting tall. Pile's getting tall. I moved everything now. No, don't open Mega. Not yet. I've been sitting on these ETBs again for a little while. We might as well open them all. Why not? I've got nothing better to do. It's a Sunday. Ooh, Rotom. Rotom. I might need to start another pile at this point because that one is getting tall. And as much as possible, I do want to try and keep all of the sets separated. Makes for easier organization later down the line. Now, because I've opened a lot of ETBs recently, I have a question for people who open quite a few ETBs. What do you guys do with the stuff when you open it? Keep in mind, I do have a big card storage vault-esque thing. So for me, storing the cards is kind of already taken care of. I don't need to keep them to store them in. Is it worth just, like, selling them? Donating them? Like, honestly, I really don't know what to do. Alright, Mercury, enjoy your music. Thank you very much for stopping by. You have a good rest of your weekend. Again, at this point, I've opened quite a few, but I've kind of just been keeping them, and now they're taking up more space. With me planning to open more as well, I can take up more space. And space is one thing that I'm kind of restricted on. Ooh, Flygon! Followed by a Flygon. Look at the Flygon. Get in the sleeve. Yeah, again, kind of the same. I just have a lot of sleeves. Although arguably, I am looking at getting a Black Bolt and White Flare PC ETB. So then I've got them. The price has come down a little bit lately. Again, I think people are kind of offloading stuff, so... Ooh, Heracross EX. Perfect. I do like Heracross. Sorry, Mega Heracross EX. Funny enough, I think I need to get an updated list from my niece on what cards she's currently collecting. See if I've got any more for her. Gave her a bunch previously. I need her updated list. Been a few more sets released since the last time she did it, so I do think I need to look at that. I mean, if she's after Yamper, I think I can let her have one of my Yamper cards. Here you go. These are all the packs left from this booster. And then I'm done with Phantasmal. Phone charge is good. The last thing is the light. If the light goes off, I have a big light behind. It will make things a bit dimmer, but it should be absolutely fine. Again, I'll probably blitz through the Scarlet and Violet base set booster because, again, realistically, the only things I think I'm looking for in that set, again, I don't have much knowledge on the cards that are in that set. I do know the Gardevoir alt arts are kind of what I'm hoping to find. See, again, when it comes to opening stuff, I do think I'm going to try and do some streams fairly regularly. It might be like a once a month booster opening type thing. Again, that's going to get pricey pretty quickly, so I got to make my mind up on it and kind of go from there. Go from there with it all. Although maybe at some point soon I'll open up a Rip and Chip TikTok account and just make mega money. That way, then I can open Pokemon packs as well as make money. That is a joke, by the way. I will not be doing that. Although it might give me access to more sealed product when things release. Again, it kind of has to very much be a case of it's the first a first release. Has to be new releases to do it with, right? You can't really get away with doing it with the older stuff because we don't necessarily want stuff from the older sets. And it's harder to get. The newer stuff. The newer stuff, that is. Yeah, old stuff is a bit easier to get. Again, I might try and pick me up a couple more easy boosters to get just so I can open them. Gold could come from anything. I hope Elo is correct for my own sake, because it would be nice to pull a gold card, but... Ooh, Mega Gengar! A new Mega. A new Mega. Take it. Take what I can get. You know what? I don't think I've even... Oh, no, I have. I have looked. I have looked. I just don't care. Maybe I should care. Should I? Should I do the standard YouTube thing? I don't know. You know. Maybe I should tie it into a like goal as well. Maybe I don't know what, 10 likes on the stream, and I'll open up the open up the mega stuff. That's something else that Ambipom, by the way. Very nice card. That is also something that a lot of people do that I don't, and I don't know how much of an effect it has on the algorithm as a whole. A lot of people seem to think that I was gonna say begging. It's not begging, but asking people to like the stream and people liking the stream leads to it being recommended to more people, which means then more people come in, and if they're like, oh, there's a like goal to hit, then they'll go to do it. Oh, Empoleon EX. Nice. I need that for my Piplup collection. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 packs left. Oh, 5. Hold up. One, that's why I might have been missing messages. That's on top. Why is it that? Why does it do that? I think I have both of them. Just the regular one, Cal. I think I have both of them. I've definitely pulled a couple of Suicunes. I think I have both of them. I might even have multiple of them. I will go through and double check, but I'm pretty sure I have them both. Gloom, Grand Bull. I'd have to go through the pile, and mind you, at this point the pile is freaking massive. Too big to do stuff. I'll go through it at some point. Just remind me every so often until I get around to doing it. No, I might go through it tonight. Arguably, well, they're probably pennies anyway, Gal. Probably not worth buying them. Probably worth just paying the postage and I send them to you. Oh, another Dawn. The non-alternate version now. There we go, I got both the Dawns. Been a while since the last trainer. Bonk. That's 5. Like I say, I don't even know what they go for anyway, cow, so... Oh, Reshiram. Right. 2 left. Only the Yamper and the Blowtorch so far have been duplicates. Done pretty well. Done pretty well so far with Phantasmal. Considering it's a it's not a big one, right? Torch. Dagon. Here we go. Last one. I'm not feeling gold, but let's see what we get from this last pack. See if it is magic. Orange Crow. For me. Ramblin'. We good. There you go. Magic. That to the one side. Put it to another side. Even put it in a penny sleeve. I definitely got one. No, I think I've got a lot more. Right. O'clock. Right. Full charge. That only means one thing. Oh. I think it's time to go onto this, the Scarlet and Violet base set booster, and then we'll end the stream with the Mega. I'm gonna say it will probably be easier, Cow, to do it that way. Anyway. Here we go. Now, I've yet to open any Scarlet Violet base other than what I've gotten in other stuff. So, I'm gonna go try and blitz through these as quickly as possible. If you're only here to see me open up the Mega, the Mega Evo, come back in about half an hour. And it's off to a good start because the first pack has a route in it, so that is good. Dashbang. Now, I am not clued up on what is in this set. So it's very much going to be a surprise for me on what I get. In terms of arts. Because I have very little clue. Is there anything I should be looking out for? I didn't get the Starly from Phantasmal. That sucks. Oh, oh, Wiglet. Nice. Nice. We'll take it. We will take it. I'm gonna have to try and remember what full arts go with what sets, but pretty obvious. Whale Lord is Journey. That's Journey. Yeah, we should be fine. I'll be honest. So far, only 1-2 duplicates for like big hits is insane to me. My luck is not normally that good. When I did the last opening, I think I ended up with like 4 or 5 of the same like big hits. I was just getting really annoyed with it. Because don't get me wrong, you know, hits are hits and that, but I like the like some other stuff. Yeah, the Ho-Oh, the Whale Lord, the Dawn alt art I'm happy with as well. The Dawn regular I'm okay with. Like, it's not been horrible. Like, you know, it's not been a bad stream. By any stretch of the imagination. It has not been bad. Arguably, though, there's part of my brain that's going, man, I wish I had mid-roll ads on. Don't need them. Don't need them. The streams are better with them off. Put them on after the fact. Magnazone. Yeah, I think I got... I mean, I'm also happy I got the Piplup. Obviously, for me, the Meowth was one that I knew was in this set that people were kind of looking for. It got quite a bit of interest when it was announced or found for the first time. I remember that much, and then the other one being Piplup, I'm happy I pulled. I'm a little bit upset I didn't get the Starly. Taunting me. But you know, I can live without it. I'll just have to buy it. Or open up my other Phantasmal booster. Which might be a thing that I do. Just not this week. Just not this month. Maybe in December. Again, I think investment-wise, it's not worth keeping the booster. I'm keeping the ETBs, the Pokemon Center ETBs. And if I can, I'm gonna get me a UPC, but like I'm not gonna hold on to it. I think the booster is like one of the worst things to keep from this set. If I'm honest. For investment wise, I think the Pokemon Center ETB probably the best thing, and the UPC as well. So I'm not gonna worry too much about it. Man, these guys are a bit sticky. Sticky in that they're sticking together. Not sticky as in I think Cow did something to them. They were completely sealed. Yeah, it's fine, Cloud. Arguably, I wish I could get away with not talking. A youngster, Blissey, Jacques, Rhydon, Electricity, Rhydon. Okay, buddy, you're not that good. It is possible. Yeah, he did say that they were fresh from a sealed case, but don't know if I believe him anymore. To be fair, Cloud, I was when I first started. Ooh. Was a nice Slowbro card. Very nice. Do you know what's interesting? I think the pile of Phantasmal, the Phantasmal Flame cards are so high they're blocking light from here, because the pile is just like right there, like up, like out of frame. Yeah, sealed case in the syrup factory. Granted, I wouldn't mind actually. I have a crippling problem at the minute with maple syrup. I'm buying like a lot of it because I'm using it for stuff. You know what I did today? Ooh, Jacques. You know what I did today that I've never done before, but I saw a recipe for it on Instagram, and as always, I always try and make stuff. I made a chocolate bar. Like, from home, fresh chocolate bar. which, just in case you wanted to know, is cocoa powder, maple syrup, and coconut oil mixed together and put in the fridge. It's waiting for me. I'm gonna have it as pudding after dinner. After I eat something tonight, which I think I'm having kebab again. Got a load of kebab meat left over from yesterday's dinner. Double Arvan. I mean, I did the first 6 months just answering in chat. Just typing in text chat. No mic at all, just music. Arguably, unfortunately, all of those streams from then have been copyright striked, which means there's no audio in them anyway. Because again, the music that I used in the older streams was like a rolling contract thing that they had with the organization. So what happened is that they have them for a set amount of time. After that time, they go back into someone else's documentation, and then they then strike videos down that's using them. Not striking like completely get off the platform. Strike as in audio, you know, you can't monetize the video because it's got music in it that someone else is obviously it's their music, but yeah, it just got really annoying. Funnily enough, I didn't have that happen for a little while. Well, no, now that's all stopped because all of the streams are old enough now that they've pretty much gone through all of the old library of all of my old streams. Funny enough, it gets them even when they're unlisted, which they all are. Which is insane. Also, YouTube has added like more stuff for streams in general recently, which is surprising. I'm really looking forward to the combination streams of the long form of the regular and the shorts, just because I want to test it and see what that's like. Ooh, Iron Treads. I'll tell you what, and it might be worth taking this and pinning it somewhere, so then I can't go back on my words. If the channel gets to, I don't want to set the goal too low, but I also don't want to set it too high. Let's say if the channel gets to 50k subs, I will release a video from the old YouTube channel, my old channel that I did when I was like in my teens. Toe to school. I did see that earlier. I just didn't want to much attention to it. We'll take it. Because I still have the videos somewhere. Actually, I think they're still on the channel. They're just unlisted. So if you know, take a note, put it in Discord, whatever you got to do. If it's put in Discord, I will pin it, or clip the stream, put it in clips, and I will pin it. And then when we get to that marker, I will put it out. And I only say that because I don't think it's going to happen. What did I say? 50k? 50k feels reasonable. I want it to be like 10k, but 10k feels more not attainable, but you know, it's like it's not like an insane, like in my opinion, given where the channel's at, potentially what's going to happen in the next few months for content and going into next year, I think it could happen by the end of next year if I really grind towards it. again, I think what's going to happen is I'm kind of planning stuff up until Christmas. Christmas into the new year, I'm going to take a step back for like January. Ooh, Arcanan. We are almost halfway done with this. You can put it in general. You can put it in, if you take a clip from the stream, you can put it in clips. It's kind of, you can kind of do, kind of put it wherever. But, you know, I think it has to be 50. I think 10K is too realistically obtainable. I think 50K is too high. Just put a message. I'll pin it. I'll go back after the stream and I'll pin it. Pinning is only something that can be done by mods on the Discord anyway, so it will have to be me or Rose who will do it, and Rose has been AWOL from the streams. It's half a booster, so it'll probably just be me. And then what I'll do is, yeah, 50K, because again, 10K feels too obtainable. 50K feels like a bit of a milestone, but I didn't want to make it like 100K, which obviously is the easy get out of jail free card, or 1 million. You know, like 1 million realistically isn't going to happen. I think 1 million is kind of out of the question. You know, at this point in time, I'm not thinking the channel will have 1 million subs in a year's time. No, I think I'm going to try and work on some videos to go out over the Christmas period. There's always the potential, if they do half decently, I could see, yeah, 10 mil, I'll do a face reveal. There's always the potential that, you know, one video potentially does well over the Christmas period, and then that's, you know, potentially 5K subs. You know, like, I didn't want to set it too ridiculously low, but I also didn't want to set it astronomically high. I'll be honest, I don't think there's any chance in hell a Pokemon only focused channel could get to 10 mil. I think 1 million to like 3 is probably where that caps out, in my opinion. Prove me, you know, I'm more than happy to prove it, you know, prove it wrong. Yeah, again, yeah, nothing is impossible, but I think just the market for, in this instance, an English-speaking channel that just focuses on Pokemon, the market isn't there. Granted, the games do sell, you know, 20 to 30 million copies, whatnot, but again, I don't make the kind of content that appraises, well, that kind of goes towards children. I don't have the kind of, to say, attitude. I don't have the persona that, you know, a lot of the younger kids are attracted to. You know, I'm not hyper energetic, I'm not screaming, I'm not playing Roblox. But, you know, I just don't think that there is that big of a margin. No, again, that is true. But, like, even if you look at some of the biggest creators in the Pokemon English space, I think they've kind of hit their kind of peak. And a lot of them that are still growing are no longer just Pokemon focused. I mean, again, I haven't looked up anything in a little while. And yeah, 10 million across all platforms is probably doable. However, you know, 10 million across on just on YouTube in terms of subscribers alone is probably impossible, in my humble opinion. Again, someone will be the first. There is no doubt about that. but I just don't think it's gonna be there. The only, I mean, people who are more in tune with the community, let me know. But like last I checked, like Purple Cliff was on like 1.1 or something million. And a lot of those that kind of follow that train are kind of around the same point. Because again, I think a lot of them are audience based. I think Austin John is probably one of the bigger ones. He's at what, 3? Remembering correctly. Get me wrong, please. Definitely could be completely and utterly wrong. I haven't looked at them recently. More and more human beings watching on Earth. Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean, statistically, you know, the longer you do something, you know, in a set niche, you know, eventually you'll grow. Again, I've kind of been stagnating in terms of subscribers for what feels like 6 months, whereas in reality it's kind of only been 3, but it is stagnating. And to be fair, I haven't changed a lot of what I do, so that's why I think I need to just have a sit down, have a reshuffle about what I want to do, kind of content, you know, I make and things like that, and then go from there. The problem is, right, to a degree, I agree completely, Iggy. However, a couple of true fans don't pay any bills, whereas millions of views does. So, you know, again, whilst I agree 100%, I like you all. I like the fact, you know, what we've got going here is quite nice. It's chill, whatnot. Thinking, you know, logistically, I've spent on cards I'm opening today, I've spent over like £350. I'm not getting that money back from these streams. So it's just a hole I'm throwing money into. Realistically, I would like to do more with Pokemon cards, open more, build, you know, stuff like that. But the money just isn't there for me to keep doing these streams in this fashion. However, the only way to kind of get there is with views, not, you know, not the interactions. So that's why I'm thinking I'm going to keep the streams as they are. But I think I'm going to change up in terms of what kind of extra stuff I'm doing on the side. So, you know, I'm thinking of having a series that potentially releases 2 episodes a month. It's probably going to start with 1 episode a month, just while I'm getting used to it. And then kind of go from there. We will see, but I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna guarantee that will be the case. Because again, if I have a series that's bringing in enough views to pay for the Pokemon cards, I'll do more Pokemon card streams. Like, as simple as that. Like, I like opening Pokemon cards. There's no two ways about it. But it's a money pit. And you know, it's something that they say for hobbies and that, is that you kind of throw money at it. But like, yeah. Again, I have year-old footage of me doing a shiny only playthrough in Violet. Gen 4 shiny only playthrough. I just don't know how to edit it together to make it work. And I'll let you all in on it, because again, there's not a lot of you here. At this point in the stream, this won't. Ooh, unfortunately, Elo was correct. There is a gold card. It is just a netball, though. Damn. Come on, Elo. That wasn't the one you were thinking, was it? God, I hope not. Still a gold. Yeah, still a gold. SR and a gold in one box is still kind of good though. Yeah, that's true. Oh wow, this is the first time I've ever done that. But yeah, like I want to get it, but I'm just not sure about it. So I'm honestly, just a spoiler, Cobblemon, I have done bits on it in the past. I've done streams on it in the past. I love Minecraft. It is a Minecraft mod that adds Pokemon into the game, and it's done very, very well. They recently had an update that brought out like 100 odd new Pokemon and new mechanics and things like that. So I will be playing that, and I'm thinking of having that be a long-term series. These are all the packs that are left, by the way. Then we'll move on. Then we're moving on to Mega. So hopefully we get some fun stuff there. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. We will. So I want to do that. 2 reasons. One, it's Minecraft. Minecraft has good potential for views, right? And 2, it's Cobblemon, which is Pokemon related, which kind of fits in with the channel. It's something I think I can easily do. It's something that I can transition quite easily into a multiplayer thing as well. So again, I can kind of end up doing stuff with my family, which I enjoy. If I can get my brother in on it, we can kind of do content around that. So there's that potential. And as well, there's the potential to meet kind of more creators that kind of do that kind of stuff, which, you know, is always interesting. So there is that. And that will be a kind of a long-term-esque project. Again, I'm hoping, oh, there is something there. Ooh, it is the adorable Riolu. Yes, give me that. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Ah, look at it. So freaking cute. Oh, really? Nice cow. Sorry, I'm gushing over the adorable Riolu. But yeah, so Cobblemon is something I think I'm going to do. It's going to be a long series. I'm waiting for a specific mod pack to be updated, ideally, because again, it kind of includes a couple of what I'm really interested in. But I've kind of got to come up with a plan for that. So what I'll be doing this afternoon is trying to put goals together for what I want to do in that, and kind of go from there. Yeah, really good pulls. No Gardevoir, though. Really good pulls. No Gardevoir. It's a good thing it's bin collection day soon, because I need to empty all this rubbish. Perfect. Perfect time-wise. But yeah, so there's that. I'm hoping I can get that to the point where it's a twice-a-month thing. But that's going to very much kind of just be a again, it's going to be very much me just playing Minecraft. Yeah, I need to I was thinking we need to do the Friend Safari on XY, but I've yet to finish my Y playthrough. I'm still dragging my heels on that, and I need to get that figured out, and then we can do something in regards to into that zone, if you're up for it. Doinky doink. Doink. Right. Last pack. Last pack. Is there going to be any magic to be had in this last pack? Magikarp. Magnemite. Energy Switch. Varoom. Cacturn. Mesagoza. Heracross. Slowpoke. Rotom. Professor's Research. Ah, damn. Right, let me have a quick stretch. Move these over to here. Move these back. Reorganize these. Quick stretch, and then we'll get on with these. Right, I might have to move everything. For long periods of time is never good. Right, here we go. Actually, first things first. There's no going back from this now. Opened. Opened. No going back. Right. I'm trying my hardest to keep these in decent condition because I do... Oh, they've changed the packaging. I was not expecting that. Right. I'm just going to pile it all up. Oh, actually, that works out well. Right, next one. Lucario. Hold on. Oh, it's a different Riolu. Thank God it was not the same. Ugh. A bit worried with that. Great. This is going to be the same. I did art. I was never any good at it. Ideally, I want to be done in 20. Let's blast it. Blast it. See what we get. Any predictions on gold cards? Again, I have yet to see much of the artwork for this, so I will be... there might be a little bit of time where I'm like, ooh, that artwork looks nice. I won't apologize for that. Marshadow. Ooh, Dialga. Didn't realize he was in this set. And Raikou as well. Oh, God. Piles are falling. Code cards are going everywhere. Quick reorganize. One gold from each ETB. If I pulled one gold from each ETB, I will be over the bloody moon. I will never shut up about doing that. I will turn it into the tagline for my channel. It'll be a clip I post everywhere until it goes bloody viral. Trump. Surfing Beach. Executor. Stuffer. Another Dialga. I'll be honest, I was thinking, it's not a bad haul today, but I have opened upwards of 100 packs. So you would kind of hope that I would have some good pulls from 100 packs. Milky, Chiyu, Boss's Orders, Frostmoth, Gong, Ordant. Ooh, more WoW EX. New EX card. New Mega EX card. I've got some really pretty cards. I like the Riolu. I like the Piplup. I like the Meowth. The Dawn. This Dawn, when she's with the bike. I like that. The Ethan's Ho-Oh, again, another pretty good card. Yeah, they are, well, partly blind and also partly because of the light as well. That doesn't help. Ooh. Ooh, doggy. Doggy. Doggo. Do you know, I've got an interesting story about this jumper that I'm wearing right now. I've had this jumper for over 11 years now. And it's still my favorite jumper to wear. Expect greatness and you will get it. At this point, I'm sure that there's not a subject you can't teach, Cloud. I'm sure you can teach an awful lot. Julia, Drizzle, Water Bunny, Young Goose, Kadabra, Narkle, Goldie Boy, Lupane, Volcanion, Hariyama. Hariyama. Ooh, Ice Cube. Ice Cube, Icy Boy. Icy Boy, Bayleaf, Spearow, Onyx, Bear, Rodant, Mystery Garden, Nactu, Seedot, Meganium, Megananium. I honestly don't see the distinction between Meganium, or the correlation between Meganium and a Brachiosaurus or a Brontosaurus. I don't see that connection. A lot of people are like, yeah, it looks like that. I don't see it. I see it more with Aurorus, than I do with Meganium. I see Meganium more as a giraffe, which is hilarious considering, you know, obviously there's a full giraffe Pokemon. Xerneas. Not sure if that's a compliment. It's a compliment. It means you have vast knowledge. Amom. Schnom. Lopunny again. Shiftry I like. I do like me a good old Shiftry. Risky Ruins. Sounds like a Fortnite spot. Oh. Camerupt. Camerupt. That's fine. We'll take it. Mega Camerupt. That's fine. We'll take it. Yeah, for it to be a Brachiosaurus, I don't think it's long enough. Or a Brontosaurus, or one of them. Oh, Badiri's super cute. Super cute Badiri. Adorable. Really adorbs. Totally adorable. Numel. Poundstone. The zone. Bit of mischief. Another Baneri. Bravard. Venusaur. Ooh. Back-to-back EXs. Getting hits. Just not getting anything I want to scream home about. I'll be honest, I'm someone who doesn't do well with compliments anyway. So I 100% get it. I never do well with compliments. Bit of Schnom action. Magnemite. Oh, hello, Punny. Toxicroak. Oh, something again. Gumshoe. Damn. Damn it. Oh. Oh. No. The one that I was not hoping for. Yeah. The Trumpy boy. Damn. One that I was. Don't get me wrong. It's a hit, but you know, arguably, so is also a gold card. Gimme go. Bit of Nuzleaf action. Spirit boy. God damn, get out of here. Come shoot. Ooh, Patchy. I do like Pachirisu. Pokemon Center Lady. Another Dialga. Yet to see a Palkia, but I don't think Palkia will be in this set. And Palkia wasn't in Phantasmal either. What set is Palkia in? Did I just get unlucky? Fire. Ooh, regular Riolu. Happy that I got that Riolu though. Spiritomb. Narkle. Nuzleaf. Stuffo. Absol. Mega. Another victory. Another W. Take it. I like it. I just say thanks. And that's it. I'm one of those people that, like, if it's out in public, I'll just kind of ignore it. I'll just be like, cool. And if it's like, you know, if it's family being like, wow, you do that really, really well, I'll be like, yeah, thanks. Latios. D dot. Andres. I also find it so hard in this day and age for it to be like, you know, is it true or are you just saying that? That gets me as well. Are you trying to be nice or do you actually think that? Because sarcasm is also quite hard to detect sometimes as well. Alakazam and Marshadow. Hiding Marshadow. I almost missed Marshadow. But again, people went mad over because it has Pikachu in it. Imagine fumbling that, eh? Pretty good centering as well. Pretty good. I don't think it's amazing, but I think it's at least 50-40. I think it's a 9. I don't think it's perfect. It definitely is slightly bigger on this side than it is on this side. So not anything I would want to, you know, get graded a 10, but I do think it's not too bad. It's incredibly hard as well to be sarcastic over text. which is where most of my sarcasm happens. So I'm not that sarcastic all the time, but when I am, it's mostly over text. Cinderace, Spearow, Camerupt again. First time we've had a duplicate so far, and in so few packs as well. Like what? I had 20 odd of these packs, so to get a duplicate in that small percentage of packs is quite funny. Yeah, I think it's just a case of kids that go through bullying. Hello, because I'm the same, I think. Shuffle. Surge! Lieutenant Surge. Alga, damn. Yeah, because January is going to be January into February is kind of going to be weird for the channel because I'm away for like 2 weeks in January. So it's going to be kind of awkward to stream most of January, hence why I'm thinking if I have like a video going out like twice in January, potentially if I get to the point where I'm like happy enough with it, I will try and get like an episode out a week, depending on what I'm planning on doing. Shovel, Toxicroak, Stuffer, Shacker, Chiyu, Fender, Grumpig, Krogunk, Kyogre. I will say, if you're for just so everyone is aware, with these videos that I am planning on doing, I will end up probably behaving ever so slightly different to normal. You know, not like I am on streams. So just be aware of that going into it. I won't be too much different. I will still be me, but it might just be slightly more exaggerated or, you know, just slightly different overall. So I will say, if you are looking forward to that, just be aware that could happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more packs. Nom. Ooh, there's another card behind that. Lopunny, Gumshoe, Dinkerton, Shiftry, Ninetales, Steelix. Yeah, he can stay in X. You don't need him, Cloud. Running out of chances for there to be a gold card other than the netball. Which is fine. You know, I got a gold. I'm happy with the gold. Ooh, Gardy. Did get a Gardevoir. Didn't get Lucario. Got a Gardevoir. Well, I mean, we got this Lucario. Also, my bin is completely and utterly full. Good, because I need to empty it anyway. Got a bin bag, so that's good. It is incredibly cool. I mean, it's not as cool as the Garchomp one, but it's cool. Volcanion. Ultra. Kadabra. Venusaur. Another duplicate. Another duplicate. Are there not that many cards in Mega? You know, just asking. Asking, you know, for someone who has pulled now 3 duplicates in like 20 odd packs. Like, to think, there should have been a gold in that card spot. It's just the Phantasmal. What did I get? I got two 2s from like double the amount. I got 2 duplicates in double the amount of packs. Triple the amount of packs, actually. Dinka. Ryuku. Alright. Last pack. Like, I have literally got nothing else to open. That's a lie. I have other stuff to open, but I'm not opening it today. I'm not opening it today. Right. Basic energy. Execute. Aware. Populate. Routes. Grumpy Pig. Latios. Repel. Soul Rock. Chikorita. We're gonna go this way. If it's another duplicate, I'm gonna lose my mind. The duplicate. How much are these Venusaurs worth? I'm gonna sell all of them. Let me get rid of these bloody Venusaurs. Just lie. Yes, I got 2 Diancie, 2 Lopunnies, 2 Oricorios. I got 2. No, I didn't get 2 Oricorios. I got 1. And then, yeah, 2 Camerups, 3 Venusaurs, a Gardevoir. Not just a duplicate, a triple. Yeah, exactly, triple. Bloody sucks. But, got Marshadow, Gumshoe, and Houndstone. I think the Marshadow is the best one from this lot. And I think in terms of like best pulls today, I think what? Marshadow, Netball's kind of cool. Dawn and Ethan. I mean, Meowth. I think Riolu's pretty cool as well. And then I like Flygon, Yamper, Piplup, and Wailord. I think those probably are the best hits. Blowtorch is cool and all, but don't need them. The Lopunny. What's the thoughts on the Mega Lopunny? Flygon's cool. Most part though. Most part though, it is those ones. Yeah, definitely. Definitely feels like the majority of them came like very early on. Apart from the Netball. That obviously came a bit later. But yeah, but Meowth came early. Riolu came later. Wailord came early. Dawn was early. Marshadow was late. Piplup and Meowth were kind of early as well. And we did get the figure. But then there is also Garchompus. Little family. In a cave moving stuff. Gems. Adorable. Now comes the fun part. I've got to clean up the mess. Well, I think I'm happy. I'm happy enough. Again, I do have one more Phantasmal booster that I will probably open soon. Because again, I don't think that's worth keeping sealed. I think just for you know, for that set, I think it's probably just better to open it. And then of other stuff, I think I will probably end up doing more shiny hunting next week. Although I might be recording stuff. So it's 50-50 on streams. I do think I should be okay for normal streams. I'll figure out if we're doing anything Wednesday. Wednesday, those of you who don't know, is a bit of an interesting one because I typically play games with family, so that is a little bit different. Depends what we're playing this week. Last time we played it was Peak. It might be Peak again because I enjoy that game and it's a fun one to play with everyone. But I think for the most part, I need to stretch my legs and go and do something because I've been sitting down for like 2 hours opening Pokemon packs. And I also need to clean up, get all the bins sorted, ready for bin collection day tomorrow, and then go from there. But no, thank you very much for joining me, everyone. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your weekend, continuation to your weekend. And then, yeah, I'll be back. I don't want to say I'll be back tomorrow because I don't want to make promises that I can't keep. I will be back sometime next week. Keep an eye out on the channel. Again, I like to schedule things in advance. So, you know, it will be up. Typically, the streams are up at least 24 hours before they happen. Sometimes not as much. Again, tomorrow might be a surprise one. Who knows? All I know is I do not know. Being the streamer and not knowing when you're streaming is a hell of a thing. Obviously, you can join the Discord. But yeah, that I think is it. I don't think there's anything else. I think I've got to go and get stuff organized, stuff sorted, and spend the rest of my Sunday just chilling before a work week. So, we'll end it there. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Thank you very much for hanging out. I appreciate you all being here. I understand it's a bit longer. A bit different than just playing the games. But I also do really like this above camera. Personally, it's my I think I'm going to continue to do card openings like that. But obviously, if you don't like it, let me know, and I can look at going back to the more normal one. But yeah, so that is it. Yeah, weekend. Enjoy it. Enjoy it, everyone. Be good. Be good to each other. Have fun. Don't gamble on Pokemon cards like I have. It's not worth it. And then yeah, I will see you. Whenever I next see you. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone. Bye.